Real quick video, we'll show you a little bit about what I'm doing tonight. This is the root end of the wing. This is actually where the wing attaches to the fuselage. The first thing you do is you put on the bare wood, you put 2 coats of the 100% strength cement, Polytech, some strong smelling stuff. So you put 2 coats on there, let it dry, and then you can see I cut the fabric out. It's a little bit all the way around. You have to cut little slots in it, push this back over those pieces like that. And then you take about a 50-50 mix of MEK, methyl ethyl ketone, and mix it with the Polytech to thin it down. And then you go all the way around the edges, and you brush this in, then you rub it in. And as you can see, the difference in the color. Now it's completely tacked all the way around. You always start in the center, come across the top a little bit, then you work down to the bottom, pulling it and somewhat keep all the wrinkles out. So then, after you get this done, I'll heat up the little iron, and I'll shrink that, and then I'll trim all this off around the edges. Be back. Just first go around when you first tighten go to tighten the fabric. You want it about 275. That's a little warm, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what it does. You see the wrinkles in it. See that wrinkle right there? Get some right out. See the wrinkle there. Always want to work from the center out. Okay, when I finish this up, I'll increase the temperature a little bit more, and I'll go over it some more. And then what I'm going to do is, you can see the wood in the background. I'll go ahead and continue to cover this with the 50-50 mix and stick the fabric to all the wood. Then I'll come back out and I'll cut these lightning holes out. Actually, what that is, it's also a fuel gauge, because the fuel tank sits right down inside there, and then you'll be able to see the fuel tank. So I'll take another picture when I'm done and show you what it looks like. All right, done with that one. Probably took me total time about an hour from start to finish just to do this one end. So not too bad, since it's been about 13 years, I guess, since I did this. So pretty cool, this little hobby iron here, this for modeling, but it works really well for this too. And the reason I was saying this is because it's small enough that you can get into these small cracks right here, these small spaces. And the really good part is all the way up on the number 9 setting, or 10, whatever that is. I've checked it with my thermometer and it's right at 350, so it's really good. If you'll notice these edges, when you go back and trim these edges off, it'll leave a little sort of an edge. So if I can do that, can't do it with one hand, but I'll show you get the gist of it. What you do is you just take this and do this all the way around the edges, and it feathers that fabric in and melts it into the glue. As you can see, I've got a little glue around this side too, so all this will eventually have to get glue when I get ready to do the bottom of the wing next. So anyway, but you can feel the edge and there's no burr. And what happens, you can see I've cut those holes out, and really if there's any fabric strings hanging, you can just go around it like this and smooth that edge out as well. So it just blends that fabric right into the edge around there. So when I do the top, or the bottom actually, the bottom of the wing has to be done before the top. So here's the bottom. The ends of the fabric will come around here and come all the way around. You can see where the fabric used to be. And it's pretty tricky getting it around this, and you got to pull it real tight and get these wrinkles when it starts folding around this front leading edge. But everywhere else it just comes right around and just lays down. So anyway, moving right along.